The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect... Going with the ground game left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds a man by himself. There he goes. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. First down for this offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They got a boost in their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Pulls it in, it's Ray. There he goes! And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Rebels are on the move. They'll go with a direct snap. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
High quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Pressure coming. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's...
Sneaks it in. And it feels good to land that first big punch. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Got a man, it's Lee. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the defense.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's Hobbs. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Makes the grab past the marker. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, that was the only place the quarterback could go with the ball. Finding his back out of the backfield, just couldn't make enough guys miss, and now it's fourth down.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Simmons. He fires one deep down the right side. Here he goes. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem. All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. The short hands. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drop.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The Hottie-Toddies are full-throated right now as Ole Miss builds the lead.
They got the momentum going. The offense is clicking. You see that a lot of times with Ole Miss. Big rivalry game against Mississippi State. Can they respond, Palmer?
And Ole Miss, you know, is one of those teams you just blink and all of a sudden they're blowing you out. That's been the case here today. The Bulldogs got to find a way to slow them down.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got a chance. Past the first down marker and still running. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass on the fly motion. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Back to throw, it's Simmons. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the golden. Oh, he found a space on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Takes the handoff. It's Lacy. And he'll be brought down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off.
And it is Ole Miss marking its territory in this one and taking down Mississippi State to claim the Egg Bowl. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of elite. They think there's room to run to the right here. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Throws to the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They get it into the end zone to pay off. Looking downfield, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Lost to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Rivers. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Rutherford. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. On the run, it's Haynes. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they take it. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's King. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab, it's Haynes. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at 47.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Rivers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
And the Yellow Jackets need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going, but now...
Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Going to try to get it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. The Yellow Jackets are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it.
That's a really nice job by this defense. Coming out, setting the tone. Great start, forcing a fourth down, forcing a decision already for this offense on the first drive. Really nice job coming out.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, ready for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Rushes on him. Just a short pass to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He goes out of bounds. He's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. So the Pitt Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Hayes. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He's looking deep. Makes a catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Kane. Finds his man. It's Rutherford. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown! They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
How about that for efficiency on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's King. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes.
Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add. The Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but it wasn't open. And as a result, it's an incompletion.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he's going to get it. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Dropping back, it's King. Throws to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they get the takeaway. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And some room to work. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play, but understand that guy's
intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job.
On the move, it's Haynes. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's King. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
It's complete to the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Haynes. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's King. He's got it down the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Stop short of the marker. Hey. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the back. Goes to the option. Quick toss. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Looking to throw, it's King. Quick strike complete. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Looking for a man. It's King. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the up. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He's going up top here late in the game. Holds it in on the left. Wide open space. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they've got the lead in the final minute. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another...